Why are we playing this game?
Would you like to come up? Why? I'd like to know why you're playing this game.
Hey. Hi. So that is my question, and always has been. Why are we playing this game?
Yeah, it's a good question. Yeah. And I guess you're asking the question because you don't know the answer.
Correct.
Right. And I don't know the answer either.
Dang.
Yeah, sorry to disappoint you. Yeah, the thing is that any question why comes from our thinking. You know, there isn't really an answer to any why question other than more thinking. You know, I can give you a theory that I can make up, or I can think about it for a while and then tell you. You know, but still, it's a theory. It would be a belief, an idea. And yet, it seems that this game goes on. And we'll never know, we'll never understand it, we'll never know why. It's a mystery. The best answer I could possibly give would be it's just a mystery. You know, which is thought just surrendering and saying, I don't know, I don't get it, and I'm not the one who needs to get it. You know, thought doesn't need to understand. And that's the biggest point, really. You know, that so often thought has been taken to be the font of all wisdom. You know? If thought says something, it must be true. And if thought wants to know why, then it must be answered. Why do we need to answer thought's question?
Well, that's very interesting because, of course, we follow that trail, or I follow that trail.
Yes, because we're so used to it. We feel that that's the only way, the only trail to follow. Yeah. But actually, maybe it's a relief, actually, to not have to answer that question, or any question of thought. You know, because thought comes up with endless questions.
That's a hard one.
Yes, it can be frustrating, because the next question will come up. What about this? And what about that? And with each question comes some agitation physically. Some expectation of a final answer, when all your questions will be finally answered. And then you'll come to rest. You know? It doesn't work that way. The final answer isn't in thought. So it's about feeling that agitation, feeling the frustration of not getting the answer, and seeing that there's never going to be a perfect answer.
And bearing it.
Yeah, it's like I was saying at the beginning, seeing the nature of things. You know, the nature of thought is that it will ask questions endlessly. There are no answers other than more thought, you know. But thought can't be trusted to have the perfect answer or the perfect question.
Well, and the paradox is it seems like it takes lots of thought to get to the point where you can say exactly what you just said.
It seems you have to try again and again to find the perfect answer, and be disillusioned and disappointed again and again.
Right.
Until you get exhausted and it's painful. So yes, you have to try for a while at least. And of course, because everyone is in this kind of cycle of asking thought questions and answering thought questions, it's the way we were brought up, basically. You know, when we're at school, we ask the teacher a question and we expect the teacher to answer, and vice versa. That, you know, you're supposed to know the answer. So because of that way of behaving, way of thinking, that general way of living, it gets perpetuated everywhere we go. Even amongst spiritual teachers. You'll ask a spiritual teacher usually a certain question and they'll give you their theory.
Mm-hmm.
The way I see it, that doesn't help. It just perpetuates the same way of looking at things. The quicker you get disillusioned, the better. The quicker you get disappointed, the better.
Mm-hmm.
And then you see for yourself that there's not one answer that is going to be perfect. And believing in what I might say or what some other teacher might say is just going to give you some temporary relief until the next question comes up. So I prefer to just, get to the root of it.
Thank you.
Thank you.